Hello, and thanks for joining me for this episode of NCIA Today. I'm your host, Bethany Moore, NCIA's Director of Communications, checking in with you regularly with updates on what's happening in the cannabis industry and here at NCIA. Thanks for tuning in. This episode of NCIA Today is brought to you by Senseon Secure Access, offering concealed protection, monitoring, and workflow management for dispensaries. Senseon is ready to provide you with an exceptional customer experience, plus improved efficiency and compliance, not to mention slim and modular aesthetics. Learn more about their security solutions and cost benefits at senseon.com. Many of you are still floating on Cloud 9 after this week's 420 celebrations. And it's well-deserved since our industry has made so much progress in recent years nationwide, even during a global pandemic. There's still plenty of work to be done, however, and the NCIA government relations team is rolling up their sleeves. In recent frustrating news, Senator Schumer said last week that he and colleagues were in the process of reaching out to Republican senators to see what they want included in the Cannabis Opportunity and Administration Act before formally introducing it. Be sure to read Madeline Grant's latest blog update on what's happening in Congress, particularly with the CAOA. Next, in a blog from Expan Law Partners, mergers and acquisitions in the cannabis industry are becoming more commonplace. Data security and past cyber events play a significant role in these transactions, as do regulatory compliance and data privacy laws. One of the primary, if not foremost, objectives of any deal involving a merger or acquisition is, of course, valuation. Learn more about how cybersecurity and data compliance can impact this process in their blog. And in part 2 of the latest blog from our DEI committee exploring the intersection of social equity and interstate commerce, we examine the key components of a proposed framework to address social equity related challenges, like how to define social equity federally, and the merit of determining the types and numbers of permits to be issued. Part 1 and 2 of this blog series is available on our website, and stay tuned for part 3. And we have even more best practices, advice, and education from our committees, starting with a new series from our Facilities Design Committee on everything you wanted to know about cannabis facilities, but were afraid to ask field guide. This is a 5-part series on the behind-the-scenes workings of the legal cannabis industry, advice from established professionals to craft this how-to guide to assist you in setting up your own facility. Part 1 focuses on cultivation. The Facilities Design Committee also contributed a blog about poor project planning, which can be a costly mistake for cannabis entrepreneurs. Facilities should be designed so that they can be easily expanded or adjusted to meet the changing production and market needs. Thought must be given to how critical systems and product and process flows may be impacted if future expansion is anticipated. Learn more on our website. Next, NCIA's Banking and Finance Committee is looking ahead at the future of cannabis payment solutions. Last December, Visa explicitly called out the misuse of ATM cash disbursements by merchant dispensaries that are unable to obtain payment services due to Visa rules or regulatory constraints. This compliance memo from the United States' largest payment network puts legal dispensaries on high alert. Read all about it on our website. But wait, there's more. In the latest Equity Member Spotlight, we get to know Latosk Adams of Speaking Into Existence. As a performing artist who was forced off the stage because of the global pandemic, he launched a platform for artists, brands, entrepreneurs, and others alike to speak openly and freely about cannabis and their experience with it. Check it out at thecannabisindustry.org. Learn more about all of these equity member companies on our website and go a step further by learning more about opportunities to become a sponsor of our DEI program as well. It's all on our website, and feel free to reach out to DEI manager Mike Lamuto or anyone on the team at NCIA to get involved. And hey, thanks for staying tuned in for all this great information. And even more exciting, we have announced a new event series this June 6th, 7th, and 9th as we head to the Empire State to mix and mingle with state and national level influencers and industry leaders. Join us on the Insights and Influencers New York Opportunity Tour, coming to Albany, Rochester, and New York City this June, co-presented by NCIA and Canna Advisors. This event will provide insider insights into opportunities in the New York industry, as well as what's on the horizon for federal policy. Register your team today. All right, as we begin to wrap up here, don't forget our Industry Essentials webinar series, which are free for active NCIA members, so register your team today. Check the schedule on our website as more webinars are added. We're also continuing weekly episodes of both of our podcasts to keep you informed and inspired. You can tune into NCIA's Cannabis Industry Voice, which I host, and NCIA's Cannabis Minority Report, hosted by Khadija Adams. If you're an NCIA member interested in submitting educational content for our website and newsletter, or pitching to be a guest on our podcast, I'd love to work with you, and it's a benefit included in your membership you can use throughout the year. Please send me an email to get the ball rolling to bethany@thecannabisindustry.org. In the meantime, follow us on Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram to stay inspired and connected. If you're a member of NCIA, log in to NCIA Connect and spark up a conversation with your fellow NCIA members and colleagues today. We'll see you next time.